testing, testing. Okay, so we're gonna look into doing the 15 sec this morning. Let's see what we can do right here. Let's. I'm gonna put my camera over here. Looks like it's kind of in the way over there. All right, so yeah, the plan is to we're gonna trade the opening bell. All right, let me push that we're live here too. I'm noticing the triple orb is the way to go for NASDAQ. That's what I'm noticing. A lot of the times you're getting triple orb, and that's the big move. So I'm gonna start playing those only for NASDAQ. All right, let's push this over there. All right, looking at we're gonna do MES and RTY. So looking at these two, we're going to go on a 15-second time frame, and these are the two tickers we're gonna trade. MES and RTY. You can see RTY right up in here. So I'm thinking about doing 10 micros on each one. Good morning, Mr. Unbets. Is there a way to do a side-by-side here? I think there is. MES RTY. There we go. Oh, but then it switches this one to that. So if I do MES, then they're both MES. I don't know if there is a way to do a side-by-side comparison on TradingView. Symbol. Huh. I guess we'll just do the full screen then. And then I'll have to switch in and out. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Alright, so let's get this thing exactly how I want to do it. It's 9:26:49. That's pretty cool. We got that little ticker there at 9:27. We can see the clock when this ends at 9:27. Bam, candle's done. And then we form the next one. How's it going, Steve? Woohoo! Pocket Change, good morning. Jaw, good morning. Good to see you in the chat. Angel Lausen, thanks for so much for the follow. I appreciate it. K-Dub, thanks for the follow. Much love. Welcome to the Twitch chat. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait till the 9:30. We're gonna get in pretty early once that happens. So we will see. Getting some move down here. I'm not gonna be greedy anymore. I'm gonna start taking I'm gonna start taking a lot of points, okay? A lot of times I'm letting my break even get hit. No more. I'd rather take 1.5, 2 Rs. That's really what I'm looking into. Alright. Oh, shoot. How do I go back to candles? Oh, okay. I don't want bars there. Preferences, add chart link. K-Dub, it's D, one and only from Discord. Nice, good to see you. Welcome to the Discord, glad to have you. Right now what we're doing is our future strategy. This is a super easy thing to do. You can get a prop from Top Step for 50 bucks, trade a 5. You can get all these. So we're going to look for that first opening candle, and we're going to go from there. We'll see what we do here. We're coming into, it's 9:29:03. We got 1 more minute till the market opens. 1 more minute. So I'm thinking 10 micros. 10 micros. I'm going to do MES and RTY. I'm going to trade the double if we get it. And then I'm going to trade for the NASDAQ, it's only triple and above. Maybe I'll try 1 triple and that's it. That's the only thing that seems to be working for the NASDAQ, unfortunately, for this strategy. You know, sometimes it takes a little couple of orbs for NASDAQ to figure it out. MES is not as fast pace. All right, we're going to get our lines here in a bit. We got our horizontal ray right here. All right, this is going to happen here very soon. And what I'm going to do is a market buy of 10, okay? All right, there's our candle. Bam, bam. There's our first candle. And now all we're doing is looking for a break of structure. That's all we're doing. So then I get a break of structure. I'm going to be in on this thing. Market buy of 10. We'll see. Do we get it? It looks like it's trying to go above, trying to break out. We got about...
Order filled.
I'm going to go in RTY. M2K. Here's your 930. No break of structure yet on this one. MES. I forgot to put my stop. All right, we're up there. I'm going to put my stop, since I bought, stop sell down here. Okay. Or do I do market sell, stop sell, 10 down there. Okay. The 930 is pretty big on the Russell. We'll see if we get a break of structure here. MES, like I said, I don't mind playing. I got a little late to the party here. I could do it might do a double orb here, unfortunately. Looking at M2K, MES. We might be doing a double orb, and if we do, I'm going to be looking to go long. So we got our short 602 to 602. That was about 2 points we got. I think we can get way more than that. I kind of got in a little late here on that order there, unfortunately. Let's see what M2K is doing, because we already got that stop in. M2K is not doing anything, unfortunately. I'm waiting for a break of structure. I wanted to take this one. I'm surprised we didn't have any signal yet on this one. Yeah, I'm going to do a market sell of 10 if this goes. I think we're going to break down. I think we're going to break down on M2K. And then MES is just kind of stiddling around here. Could be a very choppy. Could be pretty choppy there. We're coming back up on MES, M2K. I want to get in a position here. Am I going to get in a position? I can do a market buy. Or, yeah. I'm going to do 10 if it breaks that. Honestly, I think if it just even goes above it.
Order filled.
I'm going in. I think that's going to go up. All right, so I'm in M2K and MES. Let's see what happens here. We're trying to make new highs here. I'm going to take off 5 contracts here. So if I'm long, I'm going to do a stop sell 5.
Order rejected.
Whoops. Market sell, my bad. Market sell 5 off. Or 2 right
Order
here.
filled.
And then I'm going to hold 8. I'm going to hold 8 right there. And then the Russell, we're kind of just hanging out in an area here. I might add on to MES if we break down some more. I think this is going to go higher, though. I think we're going to go break higher. Yeah, I did trade at 6 p.m. yesterday. Unfortunately, I lost to the NASDAQ when I probably should have won. I should have definitely won on that one. All right, so I'm going to hit a... So since I went by, I'm going to hit a stop sell of 10 down here. We'll see if this comes in. Hopefully it don't. We'll see what happens. We're coming back into the orb range. Yeah, wow. I'm going to look to short it if it goes down. Good thing I took 2 out.
Order filled.
Alright, I'm going to do a market sell if it breaks below that. Yeah, I think it's going to break below that. We'll see.
Order filled.
Yeah, I think it's going to break below that. I think that's the direction it wants. Unfortunately. Probably should have waited a little more, but I think usually when I see this kind of movement, it kind of wants to go to that area, and I can put my stop right up in there. Right up in there. MES. Alright, so just depends on what I see here on MES. I need more points than that. 602, 623. And then N2K. Just kind of fiddling daddling around here. If I see what we can get here. MES. Just kind of doing nothing here. I might take a lot out if it goes up to this, because I think usually what happens is the Russell kind of tells us where it's going to go. So I definitely should have taken more out there, in my opinion. M2K, what is M2K doing? It's kind of a slower mover. Not really doing anything exciting. I kind of want to hold that one for a bit. Alright, let's see if I can take some out on the MES here. We go up to a new high here. Does M2K move while this goes? M2K kind of does its own thing. Keep that in mind. That's why I like playing this one with it. I'm going to sell... See if I can get 2 off at the high there. I do want to take some off at the high here. See if it goes back up. Or I can just add more in there. Let's look at what NASDAQ is doing. MMQ. 930. We got right up in here. Let's draw our line. This is the NASDAQ. Remember, if I get a triple orb, 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Wow, NASDAQ is just too hard to trade today. Because I'm guessing the 15-minute candle is just not good enough. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking on the NASDAQ. Alright, let's focus on MES. I think, what are we getting here on the NASDAQ here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna try it since it's so, like, small. Limit by... Let's do a limit by here if it comes. I'll try 3 down there. I think NASDAQ wants to go up, and MES is gonna follow. Yeah, MES is gonna follow. M2K... I don't really know if I like that position here. Yeah, there it goes. It's probably going to follow upwards, make a new high. All right, we're coming up, making new highs here. I'm going to see if we can break this structure here. MES is still in a single orb, which is amazing to see. MES is still going up. Single orb. NASDAQ is going up. It wanted to go there. I missed that one. M2K is probably stuck in dirt here. I don't think the M2K knows what it wants to do. So I'm going to take some off on MES here, as this is a market sell too.
Order filled.
I'm going to take another 6 off. Or 2 off there. My bad. If MNQ goes down to this area of interest, I think this is the orb it wants. You can definitely see like a break of structure here. Yeah. Or I can add on to MES if it breaks down into this orb. I have my N2K for a short. If this makes a newer low, we're good on that. You know, this is your double orb here on M2K. M2K is a mind of its own. Keep that in mind. It's a mind of its own. It does whatever it wants. Alright, let's see what MNQ is doing. Yeah, that was a pretty big move. 852. That was about a 30-point gain right there on MNQ. Alright. Should I move that to break even? I kind of want to get more MES. If it goes down here, I really want to get more MES now. It's really what I want to get. I think I need to sell some right up in here. Limit buy, I'll sell 2 right there. I really like to see this thing pull down. Alright, here we go, here we go. Pull down some more. And then N2K, is it gonna be going up here? I might just cancel this N2K out. I totally messed up on that one. It's kind of like my little hedge I have. Alright. 619. 6023. I'm leaving my stop at the lower orb for now. And then for my N2K, it's not really doing anything. I think if it goes back to break even, I might get this one out. This was kind of my hedge, and I screwed that one up. I need to go bigger size on my other one. If this can come lower, that'd be nice. I'm gonna do... See if it comes down a little bit. Yeah, M2K, I should have broke even on that one. Ah, that one screwed me up big time. I mean, I took the double orb on it. It looked promising on that. I took the double orb. It just didn't work out as I planned. So I'm going to go bigger size, either in... Let's do market buy. Let's do...
Order filled.
I'm going to go a little bigger size. I think we're going to break out to the upside here.
Order filled.
There you go. Let's take some more right there. I think we're going to break to the upside. What is M2K doing? We're coming back down. I'm going to leave that as a hedge. And we'll go from there. We're still on that single orb. We don't really have like monster profit on MES. It's 19 to 23. Ah, man. Glad I have that M2K still. What's MNQ doing? Oh, wow. MNQ's coming down. I'm going to take that one for a quick...
Order filled.
If it goes down there, it's whatever. It's only a $30 loss. I'm going to take that one inside of orb. Wow.
Order filled. Order filled.
Dang. What's this? Man, the whole thing just collapsed. Holy crap. Man, are you kidding me? The whole thing just collapsed. M2K? What did M2K do? M2K is like my only position. Wow, that sucks. I saw that would have dropped a bit. Nice. Good for you. So I have two choices here. I can look to take the short here, and that's what I'm really thinking. If it goes below this, I'm beginning to think that one trade a day might be the system to go. I'm getting to think I might be just doing one trade a day. Maybe it's a lot easier to do that. MES is back above. Right here is the thing. I'm gonna try it for another long. It respected this area. I gotta see what I can do here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try it again.
Order filled.
I'm gonna see if till it breaks this low. If it breaks that low, it's whatever. And then I need to get out of my M2K now. Yeah, I'm still doing credit spreads. Why is it better to use profits than trading futures than normal thing? It's just bigger risk versus reward. That's really what it comes down to. Yeah, what I'm thinking, guys, is I'm starting to think one trade a day, I'm going to go back to my original rules. Because honestly, what's happening is I could have easily won just on MES. You know, take those minor profits. I think I'm doing a little too much with... I think the one trade a day is really what's going to be the best for me. Because now I'm watching too many things, and I think I'm trying to get too fancy with, you know, the M2K, and it's just too hard to watch. I'm going to put this down, probably break even if it comes down there. I need to figure out what I want to do with it. It's coming back down. I'm going to try to take that off. And I think I'm just going to stick to MES. Yeah, I think MES is just so much easier. Like, literally so much easier. I'm going to see if I can get that one out. In my honest opinion, it just really is that much easier. And 2K is doing what? This needs to come down like right here. See if I can get that out, break even. I don't like it. I'm going to focus on MES alone. See if it hits it. Yeah, I'm going to focus on one ticker alone. No, the 6 p.m. is the money pot. Yeah, because if you land one of those plays, you're golden. Yeah, you land one of those plays, you're gold. The 6 p.m. is definitely the money pot. What did MNQ do? Yeah, this is my problem. I focused on too many now, and now I gotta worry about M2K going up because I took the short to the We have a 10 o'clock news, right? If MES goes up, M2K goes up. Yeah, see now it's like kind of hedging out my my gains on MES. I don't like that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What I want to see is maybe come back in here for some more ads. But yeah, I screwed up big time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with MES. MES has not failed me. When you think about it, it really is just trade MES with this strategy. I can't believe how much it has not failed me. And now I got N2K. I can't hedge my loss because of M2K. Man. I'm going to take out limit sell. I'm going to do 5 right here.
Order filled.
There we go. I'm going to hold the rest down here. Then I need to get out of M2K here soon. Hopefully it does go down for me. I guess it's my little hedge. MNQ's probably ripping to the moon. Okay, no more of MNQ or M2K. I'm going to stick to straight this. And then the next thing I want to look at is SPX. Kind of see, are we getting a 5-minute orb yet? Market opened up here. As you can see, super, super choppy. Really choppy right now. I mean, look how choppy this is. Extremely choppy. So this is a harder day for sure. Not going to lie. Definitely a harder day. It looks like just take those profits and get the heck out. I wonder if I should take this out for a loss of 65 bucks. That's what I'm thinking. What am I doing with this one? I think we can easily come back down into this 5-minute low, unfortunately. But if we break out of this, it's going to be a massive gain. I just got to get rid of my M2K. Golly, I screwed up my M2K big time. Ugh. No, I'm not revenge trading. It's just I'm just kind of pissed off. I'm trading the system that I'm working with. It's just I need to stick to MES. I got to just stick to MES. That's what I'm getting wrecked on. I need to stick to just my favorite ticker, MES. Man, shame on me for not sticking with it. I've been doing so well with MES. Like right in here, you see, here's your 930. It's doing really well. M2K. It's probably going to hit my freaking stop. Unfortunate. We will see. I'm going to take some off. I'm going to do a market sell of 2. Take off 3 again. If it comes back down, I will buy some more. Yeah. To the moon there on it. That. Okay, lesson learned. I'm not touching this M2K. Lesson learned. I should have took the minor loss on it too. Let's get rid of this. The only ticker I'm trading is MES. That's my lesson learned from all this. I'm making bank on MES. I have not lost a single flipping trade a day on MES. Why am I messing with other things? I'm not kidding. Every day I'm trading MES, MES is holding the accounts up. All the others are not. This is the ticker to trade. MES is the ticker to trade. It's insane how much this is holding my accounts. So, yeah, lesson learned, just stick to MES. All the other is just noise to me now. You know? They don't move as good as MES. MNQ, you can see right in here we had first or second, third, fourth, fifth. It's just insane. MES is still on a single. We've had a single orb. Literally, no joke. MES is still on a single orb. We already made massive money on it. Yeah, the ES is goated. I've been trying to figure out other things, but honestly, don't fix what is broken. Or don't fix what is not broken. So, if it's not broken, just keep doing it. Now, the only thing I can do now is I could take a short if it breaks this, if it breaks the lower side of orb, yeah, I could take a short on that. So, we'll see. I'm going to do some more buys here. Market buy.
Order filled.
I'm going to do some more buys just in case it don't break it and we just retest orb. But I'm going to do a big position if it breaks this orb. That's going to be my big position. I think we got 10 o'clock news, so... Forex Factory. Pretty sure there's always something going on at 10. We got President Trump speaking at 4. I don't see anything else that concerns me. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of obnoxious, but it's kind of a no-brainer thing. If MES is winning you every day, why not just stick with MES? Oh, man. Who cares about faster money? Yeah, I kind of just, like, screwed this account up just based on freaking trading the M2K today. Yeah, just stupid, you know. I could be going bigger size on MES if I just want to make more money, too. That's how I'm looking at it. Could just go bigger size. But, yeah. I'm going to try a little bit more here.
Order filled.
You know, just to see if we actually accumulate here and go to the upside. If not, I want to take a big short on this. Let's try a little bit more now.
Order filled.
All right, that's my 10 contracts. If we go to test the new high, how much am I going to make? It's not a bad game. Yeah, I kind of threw this account. It kind of makes me pissed that I... The problem is, MES gave me a long signal, M2K gave me a short signal, so I'm kind of fighting my profits. That's kind of what was happening. I was fighting, when I was gaining money on MES, I was losing on M2K. So, lesson learned, stick to what works, guys. We'll figure this out. The only thing you can do is what I'm thinking is if MES does a double orb, you can take one more trade on the double orb, but that's it. Very rarely do I see MES do a triple orb. I don't really see it often. So, that's how I'm looking at it. Let's see what. Still no 5-minute orb. EMAs are... Honestly, the EMAs are looking bullish on the 5-minute to me. The EMA 50's at the bottom. Let's trace the letters. What's MNQ doing? Sometimes MES is a lagging to MNQ. MNQ's going up. I really think we're going to be bullish here towards the end of the day. I think we're going to go up to this 60.25. That's another 6-point gain up to there. Definitely be looking to take profit up there. I mean, me personally, always take some out when you're up some good points, because you never know. If this one up here and it comes back down, you just never know what's going to happen. It would suck that you didn't take profit. I think we're going to go to the upside, and I think we're going to do a 5-minute orb and break structure to the upside. We usually don't have a 5-minute orb that lasts this long. This is honestly the definition of one of the hardest days. If you see this kind of price action, this is really hard to trade. So even with this strategy, MES has literally made you money even with this strategy. So it's something to think about. Even with a very choppy day, MES has been printing money for us. So this makes me very, very nice to see. There we go. See a move up here. I want to see a break of the 5-minute orb. That's really what I want to see. Coming back up to this 5-minute orb. I think we can see that kind of break of structure. Yeah, I just find that kind of funny that I got the signal on N2K to short, but MES didn't. Very funny. And then Q's probably rocketing here. Yeah, it's going up quite a bit here. I wonder if I really want to see a break of structure on the 5-minute orb here. That's really what I want to see. A 5-minute break of structure, maybe. I can literally keep scaling out to market limit sell 2 contracts right there. Just make sure I'm scaling out appropriately.
Order filled.
Take 2 out. Then if it comes down, I'll add 2 more. 622, that's a 3-point gain I got on MES. And if it comes back down, I'll add 2 more. It could easily come back. I think it's just going to go up. Just trying to figure out, just based on this, that EMA 50 is at the bottom. Let's see if I can get like 2 more down there. Re-add my 2 for a new high. There it goes. It's going up. Yeah, it'd be another big green day if I did MES. How about for the rest of the week? We only take 1 trade a day, right at New York. Yeah, so for me, it's going to be just MES. I don't mind the double orb trade because look at MES. We got a single orb. It wicked us out right here, and then I went back to a long, I think. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I remember I did get stopped out here just for it to go up. But yeah, if you took your single trade for the day, you know, you made decent money, 619 to you made almost 5 points there. So you did make decent money. All right, I'm going to buy back my
Order filled.
I'm going to buy back 3. I think we're going to test the highs. No, yeah, I agree. It will limit the losses by a lot if we do stick to just 1. This is just a very hard day, though. Keep in mind, this is one of your harder days. Waiting for that 5-minute orb to go, but it's taking its sweet old time. trying to think how I would have played that differently. Single warp here, you get in, it goes up, comes back down, goes back up. Definitely would have taken some off this high here. Comes back down, I would add more here. Stop loss is tight. Comes back up to make more money. This would have unfortunately stops us out. I remember I got stopped out there. And then you see this coming back up, so you get in again, have a very tight stop, and if it does break below, then you short it. I don't know. I don't mind the double orb, taking 2 trades a day, but yeah, I think it needs to be capped out on 2. And then if you just stick to MES, at least you're not watching all these different tickers like M2K and all that crap. You don't have to watch NASDAQ anymore. You know, everything is just easier if you just stick to MES. All right, let's do... Yeah, let's see if we can get this new high at 60.25. I will do a limit sell of 2 contracts.
Order filled.
Take out 2 again. If it goes back down, I'll buy some more here. I think we're going to break this, though. I really think we're going to get a 5-minute ORB. We're due for a 5-minute. We haven't had a 5-minute since... This doesn't usually take this long for a 5-minute. Granted, this is one of the most choppy days I've seen in a while. But we're going to get a 5-minute ORB, no doubt. I wonder, did anyone take the 7 o'clock candle? I think Lon said he did. Down, up. I don't really like the 7 o'clock candle. But yeah, it would have made you big money.
Do you mind if I wash my hand real quick? Go ahead. Yeah, let me wash hands real quick. Yeah, wash hands. And then I go play. You're welcome. How are y'all? Good. Well, my dad should be coming in this week, either they said tomorrow or Thursday, depends on their moving.
To do credit spreads, I think it's 2K.
Your week has been good. Yeah, it's been good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, play. Do you want to do a puzzle, or do you want to do the matching? You want to do on the matching? Do you want the colors? Want to do the bears? You want the colors?
What did freaking MLGO do?
Colors?
Wow.
Yellow. See, let's try it this way. Right. Let's go back. Everybody here. Can you find yellow? See if you can find yellow. Where's yellow? Go look. Where's yellow?
Hmm.
Oh, I need the yellow sun. Any more yellow?
I don't know what it wants to do.
Where's more yellow?
I think it's going to do the 5-minute order. It's just hard to see where it wants to do it.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna break soon. Alright, guys. I'm gonna catch you guys later. I'm gonna look at some other things while I'm waiting this. But I got my stop. There's nothing else to do on this. I'm gonna see a break of structure at the high at 60.25. Alright. Come back tomorrow. We're gonna just stick to MES. We've been making absolute bank on MES. Every day has been a win on MES. When I try to do fancy things, unfortunately, that's what's gonna bite us in the butt. So